welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, I'll talk about one very interesting thing about the multitasking. So I was just reading this book of Skill It, Kill It. I usually have a habit of reading the novels, and this book is really amazing. I would highly recommend everyone to buy this book and have a read of this book. It contains few chapters, step by step. You can have a look onto that. But I was reading one of the chapter in this book regarding the multitasking is a myth, and this particular read give me one. I remember at my point of time when I was working in sales, I remember one incident happened to me. So let me go back to that story. When I'm saying multitasking is a myth, or when the author wants to say that it's a myth, what he is saying basically, it's not like that you can't do multiple tasks. You should do multiple tasks in a day, starting from waking up to going to the bed. But the ultimate point here, what I also genuinely feel that what we usually do is we want to do at one point multiple things. For example, let me give you a very simple example, and maybe you can correlate that in your life as well. For example, you are sitting with your parents, okay, and you are having a meal with them. But you are not enjoying that meal because you are busy in chatting with someone on the mobile phone. Or you are busy in doing some meeting with your colleagues in the office while eating some food as well. What I want to say here is that there at one point of time you are feeling like you are eating something as well as you are doing your tasks as well. But this is not a good approach. This is really not a good approach. Do one thing at a time. Even I myself used to, do the recordings on my YouTube channel. I also used to work in an office. I also used to take sessions on weekends to teach the students. I am also doing multiple things, and I think we should do. It's not like that a good mentor cannot be a good software developer or a good data scientist or any XYZ domain wherever you are. Maybe you are good in singing, maybe you are good in sports. You should do, but don't intermix everything at one point of time. So this is what the author was saying. And I remember one story. I was working in Thales, Noida. At that point of time, I remember that I usually have the habit of doing multiple things at a time. So usually when office meeting started, so what I did is that in between one call came from my mama called me, and I just I just had a call with her, and in between 10 minutes they discussed something which is very important. Now I didn't listen to them because I was on the call. I can also said to her that I was busy in a meeting, and I'll call you back maybe after the meeting, or maybe these things can happen to you as well. But after that incident, when I joined them again, I asked them the questions which already been discussed in those 10 minutes. And this really embarrassed me the most, because obviously those people will able to understand that I was not listening at that point of time. And at that moment itself, I promised to myself that this mistake I will never ever do again. And now is the time where whenever I am doing something, I will completely into it, whether I am teaching someone, whether I myself is studying, or whether I am talking to my mama or my father, whether I am talking to my loved ones, anyone. So I am fully focused into that particular thing, whatever I am doing. It's not like that at that point of time my focus is into the other things as well, right? You should be mentally as well as physically there with anyone or with any other task which you are doing, right? It should not like that you are physically with someone but mentally you are somewhere. And this is quite distracting. This is happening a lot nowadays because people are so busy in doing multiple tasks. Please try to avoid multitasking. I'm saying this because I did that and I faced a lot of trouble at that point of time, and now when I'm not doing, I can see a lot of good results. My focus is into one thing and I'm able to complete that thing with a good ease, right? And one other thing which I want to say is that you are giving them the respect as well, right? When you are giving someone undivided attention, they also feel that, okay, this person is giving me this much respect, whether it be your parents or any other person as well. So you also try to do this thing, and I believe that these small changes will also impact your life in a good way. And please try to read this novel. This is really good. Basically, it is all about that how in corporate life you can manage to have a good learning side by side. Overall, about this stuff only, to overall, maintain your good overall personality. So with this, let's end this video. If you really like this video, please hit a like button. Do subscribe my channel. It would really mean the world to me. With this, bye bye everyone. Happy learning to all, and I'll see you all in my next upcoming video.